About a year ago, I was doing an open lobby challenge in F1 24. I will be playing open lobbies every single day until I won a race. Considering I'm pretty mid at the game, it wouldn't be an easy task. The upcoming videos will take you through my adventure in my quest of trying to win. Enjoy! So here we are then in the Italian Grand Prix in the Sauber. This was actually my first race I did on this game. Like, I had no practice before this or anything. So yeah, we're going in raw. Alright, it's been a good start. Moved up to P13. Let's take it a bit cautious into turn 1 because turn 1 is always chaos. We've made it through turns 1 and 2 pretty cleanly. Let's see if we can get past the Mercedes here. Little bit of contact, not too bad, and we go through pretty nicely. Maybe we can even get past the Aston Martin, who dives down the inside, crashes into the McLaren and spins around. It's all kicking off here as we now have a Mercedes at the right hand side who squeezes us into the grass and that's us into the gravel, down into P16. This first race is definitely not going to plan here. Maybe we can recover some positions around the outside of the Alpine as his teammates hit the wall on the straight, as well as the Ferrari in the wall into Ascari. It's all kicking off here at Monza as we're up to P13 again. We've got a run here on Leo TV. Let's try and get past into Parabolica. Easily done, and there's a whole gaggle of cars ahead all battling. Maybe we can pick up the pieces if they all instantaneously blow up. As we head into turn 1 here, the Ferrari absolutely straight lines it into the V-carb. As you can see here in the replay of like 3 pixels, the Ferrari just doesn't brake and loses its front left tire. We're at the second chicane now. They're still battling for P9. The Mercedes and the V-carb are side by side and they lock tires. They are off into the wall. We're up to P10 now, but basically doing nothing. As we're trying to get a move done on Vesper Joe. As we move to the inside, try and outbrake him at Ascari. We get a move done, but do get a track limits warning. We're up to P8 as we head into lap 3 now. The Aston Martin is trying to get past us. We try to defend. We have a little bit of contact, but all good there. And the Aston gets past us before the braking zone, and we get another track limits warning. But later on in the lap, we're trying to get back past, but go out at the second last moment, lose the car, save it, and drop a position behind Vesper Joe. Our teammate, Kimi, gets past as well. We now pick up a track limits penalty at Ascari. My goodness. I'm definitely not winning this race, so the objective should at least be to finish ahead of Kimi. He's very slow through the third sector, and as a wise man once said,
Kimmy, get out of the way.
We're side by side down the main straight and we get ahead before the braking zone of turn 1. So now we're back up into P8. Well, that's great. I was never able to recover from this moment, which left me down in P11. Hopefully the second race will be better here in Baku. I'm 15th on the grid. It will be difficult to win from down here. Turn 1 is surely going to be chaos, so I'm backing off a bit here. And yes, it is chaos, but I still get collected by the carnage. And despite all the crashes, we've just gained 1 more position into turn 2 now. And there's more absolute disastrous driving going on, giving us more positions. Let's get into the points by getting past this Alpine down the inside at turn 3, and they absolutely clobber the barrier on the outside, which means we're up into the points. Then I brake way too late into turn 5. A little bit of contact with the McLaren there, but it's fine for now. We get a better exit than the Aston, and get past before the next braking zone. Aston fights back, however, and also completely drives into the wall on the outside. Absolute chaos here on the streets of Baku, as my teammate Kimi has now pinned it into the wall as well. I'm definitely getting a good result here if I just survive. Anyways, the first lap has been completed now, and it's been a pretty good start. We're up to P6 already, 9 positions up from the start. Now we're right behind Vesper Joe and Genki. Vesper Joe's trying to get the move done on Genki. The Ferrari cuts the McLaren off to the inside wall, which allows us to move through into P4. I think a podium is possible, so let's push. We're a lap and a half later now, and just outside of the DRS from Jessen ahead. Then I made a crucial mistake. I crashed into the wall and broke my front wing, also losing a position to the Red Bull of Raymond. Vesper Joe also is trying to get past again. I will defend the inside at turn 1, but we make contact and we crash into the wall. Oh my god. Such a promising race has come to such an unfortunate end. Then, without the front wing, it was very difficult to drive, which eventually caused me to retire from the race.
Are you okay? That was a big one.
Oh, man. For the next race in Bahrain, I decided my driving wasn't that great in Monza and Baku, so I wanted to take some less risks and be cleaner. Starting in P9, collisions for the first lap were turned off, so it was essentially a hot lap to decide track position for the remainder of the race. After a lap with a few mistakes, I'm up to P7. Collisions now are turned on, so it certainly will be chaotic in the first few corners. There we have it, a Williams is sending it on the inside at turn 1, and there's a Haas facing backwards. We're up to P6 now, while picking up a corner cutting penalty once again. We're right behind Raymond again. Will we take a look down the inside to turn 4? No, we brake early to maybe get a better exit, but then we get a penalty for track limit. And that's the one thing I wanted to avoid, getting penalties and getting involved in incidents. You know, incidents are kind of fine in these 5-lap races because you have such little time to actually make moves, but you know, you shouldn't be too dirty, and penalties obviously don't help at all. We're at the end of lap 2 now, and it looks like both V-carbs have collided, so that's another 2 free positions. Maybe we can challenge for a podium in this race after all. The V-carbs, however, have some other plans, as they and the Williams come from absolutely nowhere down the inside, and I lose 3 positions in a single corner. The live F190 could have made a move there on me. Luckily, you've just seen how crash happy those V-carbs are, so into turn 4 we go. One of them takes the Williams out, while the other one takes out the Mercedes into turn 8. So again, without doing much, we're up to an amazing position, P3. But then I went deep into turn 10, and the Williams of Le Charot was able to get alongside us. Yes, the inside at turn 11 surely is going to get past. We back out, and oh my goodness, that was an absolutely atrocious line by me, trying to cut back. That was basically it for this race. I stayed in P4 and picked up another penalty. It was pretty decent, but P4 still isn't really close to that elusive win I wanted to have. Keep it clean paid off, however, so let's continue to be chill in Qatar. It's once again a no contact lap 1 in Qatar, and this track is infamous for getting drivers a lot of track limits penalties. So let's try to stay on track and get a good result here. It should be possible starting from P9, maybe a podium or something. As we head into turn 1 now, we immediately get a track limits warning. Like not even 20 seconds after I said I want to keep clean. Oh man. So the keeping clean part has already gone out of the window. And this basically continued for the whole race. Me just going ever so slightly off track and picking up penalty after penalty after penalty
I'm gonna get disqualified.
after penalty until the game had enough and decided to disqualify me for my mischievous behavior.
I'm afraid that's race over.
Oh
The stewards
man,
have black flagged you.
thanks for watching.